Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah, good morning, student. Today we are going to learn about what is descriptive text, descriptive text structure, and so on. Oke, kita melangkah ke apa itu descriptive text. Ya, jadi apakah ada yang mau menjawab tentang apa itu descriptive text?
Me, ma'am.
Oke, silakan.
As far as I know, descriptive text is a text which is described about something, and in that text we can describe about phenomena or things in our perspective. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, next slide. Okay, this is learning objective. The first is students are able to understand the text included in descriptive text. So, students are able to explain one of the descriptive texts based on the appropriate context. The third, students are able to read descriptive text quickly. And the last is students are able to present descriptive text that has been done. Okay, next. Ya, siswa-siswaku tadi sudah mendengarkan tadi penjelasan dari Reski bahwa descriptive text secara singkat yaitu is a text that describes a particular object in a detail. Jadi teks deskripsi adalah menjelaskan sesuatu secara detail. Next slide please. Oke, inilah struktur dari descriptive text. Ada yang mau bacakan? Tisa, please.
Yes, ma'am. Nih. And in form of person physical and others that are especially
Jadi bisa lihat di layar bahwa inilah struktur descriptive text yang akan kita pelajari. The next please. Next slide please. Struktur descriptive text, generic structure. The first is identification. Identification is introduction in the form of an overview of a topic. Kemudian yang kedua, description contains the special characteristic of the thing, place, or person being described. For example, the characteristic, physical appearance, and other things that are written specifically. Next slide. The characteristic of descriptive text includes the following. The next slide. First is sensory details. Descriptive text use sensory details such as sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch to create a realistic picture in the reader's mind. The second, objective language. Descriptive text use objective language that is free from bias, personal opinion, or judgment. The third, sequential order. Descriptive text often use sequential order to describe something from top to bottom, left to right, or from one and the other. The next is use of adjective. Descriptive text use descriptive adjective to help paint a vivid picture of what is being described. The next is use of comparisons. Descriptive text often use comparisons to help the reader better understand the characteristic of what is being described. Berikutnya yaitu contoh siswa yang contohnya Aziza Inayah, please.
This is and thirst insects to which mankind and industry for one of the most palatable and wholesome sweets which nature affords, and which was one of from was to abound. The birth of the late by far the great and we process for if bees are examined through a glass hive, I'll appraise at first like confusion, but on more careful inspection, every animal is found regularly employed is the very delightful when the maple and other trees in a bloom, or the clover in the meads to be abroad and her day bosom home. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, Ziza. The next slide, please. Ya, contoh tadi yang dibacakan oleh teman kita Ziza tentang bagaimana teks ini mendeskripsikan lebah secara spesifik dan secara detail. Next slide, please. Ya, kesimpulan pembelajaran kita pada siang hari ini, when we study descriptive text, we can find out the characteristic or description of something that explain the contents of the text in the detail so that the reader seems to hear, feel, and see what the reader is experiencing. Ya, siswaku tadi sudah menjelaskan tentang pengertian deskriptif yang diartikan sebagai teks dalam bahasa Inggris yang menjelaskan tentang seseorang, tempat, atau sesuatu benda secara rinci, baik dari segi penggambaran tubuh, objek, ataupun sifat, ataupun yang lainnya. Kemudian tadi kita mempelajari tentang tujuan deskriptif teks. Nah, tujuannya yaitu untuk menggambarkan atau mewakili atau mengungkapkan seseorang atau suatu objek abstrak maupun konkret. Kemudian tadi kita mempelajari juga tentang struktur deskriptif teks. Ada identification yang berisi perkenalan atau penjelasan tokoh utama yang akan dideskripsikan, dan bagian-bagian ini untuk identification itu terletak pada bagian paragraf pertama. Kemudian ada description ataupun yang bisa kita sebut sebagai penjabaran. Nah, penjabaran ini berisi tentang penjelasan secara jelas dan khusus tentang ciri-ciri, sifat, ataupun kebiasaan, ataupun hal-hal lain yang berkaitan dengan objek yang akan kita deskripsikan. Nah, untuk lebih lanjut, siswaku, saya mau berikan tugas tentang siswaku harus mengerjakan tugasnya itu adalah membuat teks deskripsi yang akan kemudian dikumpulkan di minggu pertemuan kita selanjutnya. Cukup sekian pertemuan pembelajaran kita pada siang hari ini. Atas perhatian siswa-siswaku saya ucapkan terima kasih dan jangan lupa mengerjakan tugas-tugas yang diberikan oleh saya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, ma'am.